we're amongst friends, that's why I've not done my hair. Look at this straight mop. People were asking how the giant bamboo is doing. Well, the giant bamboo is dead. It is gone. I've tried growing the giant bamboo from seeds, and over winter it's failed because it needs a bit more warmth. The existing bamboo, the Phyllostachys aureus, the golden bamboo, is still going. I'm giving it a I'm giving it a trim. So the lower branches are coming off and the thin weedy ones are coming out. But it's going quite well. It's still within the root barrier, which is great. And that's enough bamboo for me. I'm going to have to try and top it. It has grown. This is the new growth here. I don't know if you can see it. It's about 6 meters up there just this year. It's an astounding growth. Everything else is doing quite well. We've got the snake's beard, which is no longer dwarf snake's beard. The cherry tree accolade is just arching up, which is great. Last of the foxgloves. I've put foxgloves in this year for bees, and just to get some height in this bit. This is the bit that I don't know what to do with, so everything that I experiment with goes in here. We have peonies in here, which is very nice. Interspersed in here I have oak trees. I have a lifelong wish to own my own woodland, and I'm looking out for land, but land is really expensive, especially woodland and open pasture. And I decided this year I've just got to start growing them. I'm going to start growing the oaks. So that's what they're doing here. I have tried growing oaks in the past, from a really old oak tree over beyond Wellow, but the squirrels keep digging up those nuts and eating, so I've had to buy saplings this year. Veronica, she's doing well. The star magnolia is doing brilliantly. I'm really pleased with this because I've been trying to make it in a goblet since we began. Look at that hole there. That's really good. It's easy to prune it when the leaves have gone. That's what I've learned. So this has grown up really well. I've replanted the Japanese anemones, which are down there, and moved them up here. My sister's got a few of those. Hebes, everything's gone really bushy. Hebes have been pruned back. Look, that looks like a bum. They're going up well. Some drastic hair cutting, a bit of a bald spot on top, but that'll come back. The spirea, I just let go this year because we've got flowers and bees. I'll show you the bees in a minute. Little Hebe's gonna have to move, I think, at some point. The pine is doing really well. It barely requires a trim, this one. This pine has struggled for years, but this is the year it has taken off. Same with the maple tree. It has not been as hot as previous years, and I've not taken the leaves off this just so I can get some strength back into it. I've had to take out a few branches this year. So we had dieback on this branch and this branch up here. So I've had to take those out, and that's due to the lack of water getting to it last year. It was really hot last year, so I've put extra mulch down below it, but we've been fortunate that it has been quite wet. What else is going on? In the corner, this is doing quite well. We've got the pine tree, and we've got this flowing purple maple here is just taken off. I'm gonna have to remove this pine, I think, because it's getting crowded out. Doesn't get any sun. I can't remember if I did a video on this, but we used to have bamboo behind the bench here, and it escaped from its bamboo barrier that was wrapping around it, and it went under the fence to next door. So I dug under the fence like the Great Escape, dug that bamboo out from Tim's garden. Yeah, the Japanese cedar is look at this. When I bought it, it was like this high, and that was 5 years ago, and now it's going right up. This has been platformed, so I've taken out the odd branch here, and then made these into little round things, clipped them back. So that's kind of going all right. It's a bit difficult to see against the backdrop. We've got honeysuckle and things from next door, which is invading. So that's going well. The side garden has had a bit of a remodel, which is a work in progress. Hostas have come out of here. hostas have gone off to my sister in Downside. They got slugged a lot this year. But also Monty was saying, why not just have ferns in here? And I'm kind of leaning towards that. So the ferns have all grown up. Ferns down here. I'm wondering whether to get rid of the fatsia. It provides shade, and I'm trimming it to be like a tree because I saw that in just off Harajuku in Tokyo. These ferns are just going crazy. I've remodeled the ponds. So I used to have 3 ponds, one here, and then one up there. The top 2 ponds full of mosquitoes. So I have filled in the top pond. I have merged the second pond into the main pond. We still have frogs and toads, which is great. And then this is kind of cool dappled shade. This is all grown back. At the time that we did the filming, Tim had topped all these trees. The tops of these had gone, so the shade garden was quite exposed. But now it's quite covered. Oh, hang on, that's not the best picture. Let's go down here. So you can see the greenery here. I started taking out the ferns from the top, platforming it a bit. I'm still toying with the idea of a tea house, Monty's tea house, but also toying with the idea of having like a spa, wooden tub maybe, a chimney coming up. You get a better view from up here. Looks a bit more picturesque because here is full of rescued hostas that the slugs have got. General crap for now. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. Got this nice covering of peat-free compost, which is chipped bark. It just looks very natural. So yeah, no giant bamboos, but everything is going quite well. The Zen garden has been neglected. Look at the state of that. Look, leaves. The monks will be furious. Yeah, so it's all looking green and lush this year. The chamomile is coming back. It's been very patchy. I've decided not to redo it, resow it. And we're getting some moss through, which is the best thing. So I'm grateful of the rain today, but it means that I've got to get this bamboo trimmed before, we're doing it 3:30, sort of nowish before the rain comes. So that's the update. No more giant bamboo. Just regular bamboo, but that's a handful in itself.